that I've witnessed in the
What's going on, everybody? It is Dylan and Ross Save Sports with Dylan Sanders. He's right there. At Dilly Sanders on Twitter, and I am Ross Jackson at Ross Jackson Nola on Twitter. Thanks so much for being here with us for another episode of Dylan and Ross Save Sports here on Full Press Coverage, Full Press Radio Network. Whether you're listening on the app or you're watching on YouTube or on Facebook or all the different places that we are, Twitter, of course. We appreciate you very much for being here. Don't forget you can chat along as well by dropping comments and participating in the chat function wherever it is that you're watching. Dylan, it's Friday. You know what that means?
Nope.
Tomorrow's Saturday.
That is how the days of the week go.
I don't make the rules, bro. That's the calendar. You know what I'm saying? No, but it has been a fun week so far. You know why, Dylan?
Why is that?
Because it might be preseason, but we still have been able to get some football. Football's back.
Football back.
We love it. We want some more of it. And we will get some more of it because there's 3 games today that begin in just 2 hours.
That's great. That's great
including
news.
The Battle of Julio Jones. Tennessee Titans going up against the Atlanta Falcons today. 7 p.m. Eastern.
Atlanta Falcons, you say?
Yeah.
I like to sit up there and say something that I've never said about an NFL team before. I mean, Atlanta Falcons might be the dumbest team.
I will never pass up an opportunity to play that clip.
No, nor should you. Dylan, we always like to start off with our favorite thing from Twitter, but first I want to ask you how you're doing. You doing well?
I am doing great personally. Living life to the max. Doing work.
Word.
Yep.
You got some big news yesterday.
Oh yeah, I am.
Yeah.
So for this semester, at the Reveille over at LSU, I will be covering the beat for women's basketball, and I cannot wait because it's a big year. It's a big year.
It is a big year. Kim Mulkey's in the building. There's a lot of talent. There's a lot of them transfers heading over, or not even transfers, just like people decommitting from Baylor instead heading to LSU.
We got stuff. and Ross. We got old Caleb Pointer on this team.
That's right.
And I'm really excited. She is a probable WNBA draft pick.
Yeah. Do you think you're gonna see a women's national championship in LSU your first year covering the LSU women's basketball team?
I mean, probably, yeah.
I mean, they might want to give Kim Mulkey credit for that, but that probably should be all about you.
Ross, I have found the gold mine.
Ooh.
So I'm looking at Caleb Pointer right here. This is her page on the USA Basketball, because she played for the USA Basketball select team or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
This past couple months, and they have a personal notes section.
Okay.
Favorite hangout activity? Playing Uno. Big Uno fan, Caleb Pointer.
Oh, I thought this was my box of Uno cards. It's not.
Favorite music, rap. Favorite artists: Lil Baby, Lil Wayne, and T.I. You don't get a T.I. shout out very often.
Especially not these days.
Especially now these days. Favorite food, Ross? Olive Garden spaghetti.
Olive Garden? Come on, kid. Let's step it up. Olive Garden spaghetti.
Yeah,
not the breadsticks, not the soup, not the salad, but the spaghetti.
Yeah.
Come on, Dylan. Don't make those hand gestures.
What?
Make those hand gestures. That's
I didn't make any hand gestures. My hands are not in the camera view. Ross, do you have a favorite thing from Twitter?
I do. My favorite thing from Twitter is the same guy whose clip you played a moment ago. Stephen A. Smith.
Oh, yeah. I know this.
Stephen A. Smith took some time during his show over at the Four Letter Soup, and he did kind of this 1 minute, 2 minute segment on, hey, Taysom Hill's supposed to be the guy in New Orleans. Sean Payton gave him a 4-year, $140 million contract, which, first of all, coaches don't give contracts. Second of all, when it comes down to Taysom Hill's contract, I'm not going through this entire conversation again because I'm tired of it. It's not a real contract. No, he does not have a 4-year, $140 million contract. Google it. It takes you 4 seconds. The thing about all of this situation, though, was that I love when this happens and, like, fans flood mentions. And I just think that it's so funny to watch because, like, Stephen A. ain't seeing nobody's stuff. Stephen A. didn't post that on a Twitter account that's named after him. You know what I mean? And so it is always pretty funny. But it is one of those things where it's like, okay, how much longer is it appropriate to endure national personalities not knowing how NFL contracts work?
Oh, man.
Like, how long is this going to be okay? You know?
Or even worse, knowing that they can get away with,
right.
stretching the truth.
Right.
Because he said, and I know he gave him $140 million, and now I know only 12 of that is going to get translated.
Well, no, he didn't even say that. He said only $12 million is guaranteed this year.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's what he said, which is also not accurate. So
okay.
So it's just like, come on, man. Like, there's a difference between cash and cap. There's a difference between the void years and the actual years. Like, it's basic contract conversation. And maybe it's basic contract conversation for us because we cover a team and write about a team that uses these mechanisms all the time, but they're not the only team that does it. Mm-hmm. And then he said, Jameis Winston doesn't have that contract. Yes, he does. Jameis Winston has the exact same deal. Not the exact same deal, but in terms of the voidable years and the average $35 million per year voided and all that stuff. Like, he does actually have that. So does Teron Armstead. So does Marshawn Lattimore. And so it's just one of those things to where, like, sometimes we pick our favorite things from Twitter as just kind of like the thing that roused us on Twitter today. Mm-hmm. That's my thing.
Well, Ross, I have something that is sure to brighten your day.
Let's do it.
You know what we love, Ross?
What?
Little League intros.
We do love Little League intros, and there have been some good ones.
What's your favorite of all time, Ross? You quote it all the time.
Oh, man. Alfred Malia.
Yeah, what does he do?
He hits dingers.
All right, Ross. Well, I don't know if any of these top that, but there was a 3-player run for the state of Louisiana. That is just my favorite thing ever.
Play it. Oh.
Can you not hear?
No. We have no sound on it yet.
Okay. All right.
Been a little while since we share screen to video. We haven't had to do that in a minute.
And
my name is Cole Shacksnyder. I am the utility player, and my nickname is Big Shaxy.
Hi, I'm Dylan Menard. I play outfield, and this hair is famous.
Hi, my name's Garrett Begno. I play catcher in outfield, and ladies call me G-Money.
G-Money.
Hi, my name is Stetson Newman. I play the outfield and third base. My favorite athlete is Mike Trout, and I have warning track power. Hi, my name is Stetson Newman.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, Dylan. Which one is your favorite out of those? Is it G-Money?
G-Money or Big Shexy?
Big Shexy is great. That's a fantastic nickname.
Yeah.
It's a fantastic nickname.
They're letting these low leaguers get away with get away with a lot this year. One of the players for I forgot what school put his favorite actor as a porn star, and no one called it. They put it on TV. It was in the lower third. Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
That's outstanding.
props to that kid, man.
Props
Because
to that kid. He's like,
yeah.
I'm gonna get mine. He's like, I'm getting my YouTube moment, my Twitter moment.
Yeah. Yeah. Jack Boining.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Favorite actor, Johnny Sins, who is a famous porn star.
Hysterical. I'm not even mad.
I'm not even mad. But so Little League is always my favorite thing from Twitter.
Yeah. I do love us some Little League intros, some Little League videos. And you know what? Little League baseball is fun as hell to watch too.
I would agree with that. I would agree with that statement.
It's very fun to watch.
Baseball is having a really good stretch here, Ross.
There have been some nice moments here recently.
Of course, we have Tim Anderson hitting the walk-off in the Field of Dreams game.
Did you read the I can't remember who wrote the piece about him, but did you read the piece about him to where he talked about like Field of Dreams wasn't made for me?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's so good. It's such a good piece.
I do have a favorite quote from Tim Anderson, though.
Mm-hmm.
It's about the sport of baseball from the Dan Levitard show. Here you go. Oh, I should probably share it. Man, I'll do a bad start. All right.
Tim, thank you for being on with us. Were you aware that there was a no-hitter pitched in baseball last night?
I found out. I think I saw it this morning on Twitter. But man, I'm not really logged into the baseball world. For real, I try to stay away from it. But I play the game, and that's it. I leave it at that.
Wait a minute. The AL Player of the Month is not logged on to baseball news. That's great. What is happening there?
Man, it's a boring sport.
You saw the no-hitter, you yawned, didn't you? It is.
I love Tim Anderson, man.
Yeah.
And if the MLB is smart, they'll put him front and center, but they won't.
Nope. Well, to be fair, they're not going to put anyone front and center. Because baseball sucks and is not good at promoting their players. You good, Ross? You seem like you see something. You're seeing something.
Yeah, I just got a weird Twitter reply that I'm just gonna move on from because it doesn't make any sense.
Okay.
Anyway, okay.
I'm gonna be here.
I'm gonna be here. Yes. Okay, I found it. It is Jared Diamond tweeted it out at Jared Diamond on Twitter. This is back from August 10th. Baseball was never Tim Anderson's field of dreams. It is with Wall Street Journal. Really, really incredible piece. And one of the quotes from said piece goes along with what he mentioned there. You watch basketball, those guys are cool. You watch football, those guys are cool. They're doing stuff versus baseball. It's corny, Anderson said. They don't want you to show any emotion, so of course nobody is going to watch that. At that point, you just have guys throwing and catching and hitting. Who would want to watch that? And I ask you, Dylan, indeed, who would want to watch that?
Not me, not Tim Anderson, not you, Ross.
That's right. Yeah, clearly Tim Anderson's like, it's really only fun to play, so I just play. I don't take in any of the rest of it at all. Which, can you blame him? No. The answer is no. You can't. I think it's interesting. I think it's really interesting to see a Major League Baseball player be overt about how the game is perceived or can be perceived.
Mm-hmm.
And instead of trying to fight against it, is instead willing to criticize it with the potential viewership.
Mm-hmm.
How did you like the Field of Dreams game? First ever baseball game, a Major League Baseball game played in Iowa.
That is interesting, but it was okay. I mean, I didn't watch all of it.
Mm-hmm.
I tuned in. I was at work, so I caught what I could. I did watch the end of it, and it was a lot of fun.
Yeah,
Tim Anderson, the guy.
Yeah. I think Field of Dreams, the movie, is not good. But I did think that the Field of Dreams game was interesting. I thought it was interesting. It was a almost fully thought out means of making baseball more accessible to an audience. Except that they themed it around a movie that came out what feels like over a century ago. And therefore, we're only pandering to the audience that they already have as opposed to a new audience. But maybe it's the first step, right? Like, it's a comfortable step.
What do you want the NBA to do? Where are they playing their movie game at?
I saw a really interesting... Where do I want the NBA to do it?
Yeah, where's the NBA movie game going?
Ooh, that's a good question. What is it? Long Beach. Put them outdoors.
I was gonna say, put them outdoors.
Yeah, give them an outdoors game like Rucker Park or something like that. Like the park that they played in like White Man Can't Jump, or the park that they play in outdoors in like some of the other movies and in 2K and stuff like that you can find. That's what I would say. Do one of the outdoor parks, like parks. That would be dope. I'd be all about that.
Yeah, that sounds good to me. I like that.
What about
I like
an
that.
NFL one?
A high school stadium or something.
Nah, prison.
Prison?
Yeah, do it at a prison yard. Hell yeah, do it at a prison yard. Could you imagine? Do it at a prison
On
yard.
concrete.
Just like the longest yard. Do some real community outreach.
Yeah, it'd be fun. I don't know. But it was interesting. I don't know. It was interesting.
Yeah.
It was cool. It was weird. It was random. I didn't expect that. It's not what I logged on expecting to see the Yankees and White Sox, Children of the Corn, come through, walk through.
Right.
How embarrassing is it to have all that intro and then lose on a walk-off home run?
Oh, the Yankees.
Only
who have actually been doing all right.
Nah, they're bad. They suck.
I know. I'm trying to give them a little bit of credit.
Nope.
Who was it? Was it somebody the other day struck out 10 in a row, 10 batters in a row, which is which tied the MLB record for doing so. I can't remember what team did that. If you know the team that did that, please put it in the comments. But incredible. Then you had a 39-year-old pitcher go out there and throw a complete game shutout on Thursday night. So, like, there's some exciting things happening in baseball. It's just that it just doesn't have the reach. Doesn't have the reach.
Well, speaking of exciting things happening, Ross, you know what we need to talk about? Hard Knocks.
Yes. All right, great. Did you get to watch it?
I finished it right before we started.
All right. What was your favorite part of episode 1 of Hard Knocks? Spoiler alert, everybody, but it's been out for like 4 days, so get over it.
Best part, there's a tie.
Okay.
Zeke Elliott wrapping a present.
Yes. Okay. Great one.
And second, that random offensive lineman be like, I want to try the cake.
Yes, he was like so into the cake. It was so funny. That was like one of those moments where I was like, Dylan's going to love this.
Yes.
Dylan's going to absolutely love it. And is Ezekiel Elliott not all of us in that moment?
I felt... He's like, hold on, you're going too fast.
Right. It's like, you can rewind the video, fam. Like, you're fine. But, like, this whole thing to where it's like, oh, it's going too fast. And then 2 minutes in, just being like, never mind, I'm going to just wing it. Every time. Yeah. I think I put it on Twitter. I was like, Ezekiel Elliott wrapping a gift is me wrapping a gift. Like, 1,000%.
I look up the same video every time.
Yep.
And it never works out. But also, how sweet is it that Zach and Zeke are sharing gifts?
For real. They have like a way closer friendship than I think I realized.
Yeah. The fact that Zeke Elliott, to me, in that situation, if I'm a millionaire quarterback, him wrapping the present himself makes the gift, is the best part of the gift, right?
Yeah, for real. For real.
Yeah.
He could have just had that delivered to your house. You know what I'm saying? Like,
he could have been Amazon Prime.
Show up. Right. Yeah.
Nah, he wrapped it.
I haven't wrapped a gift in years because I just get it Amazon delivered directly to their door.
Already wrapped.
Already wrapped. Sometimes I don't even do that. I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, I thought that was pretty dope.
Is Nick's gift gonna be wrapped?
Oh, Nick got his gift already. It wasn't wrapped though. It wasn't wrapped. But he texted me. He was like, "Did you send me Sour Patch Kids?" And I was like, 5 pounds of them things. He said Sue was mad confused. So she pulled out like a 25-pound bag of watermelon Sour Patch Kids. I'm like, "You're welcome."
That's a good gift.
Yeah, man. I saw that and I was like, "Oh, this is easy. I know exactly what this is."
That's a good one.
I texted him and I was like, "I got a gift I'm sending you. What's your address?" And he's like, "Nah, you don't have to do that." And I was like, "No, I have to send you this." Dope. I thought that the other part that I really liked about Hard Knocks was like they kind of opened up the Dak Prescott. Now, this is a little bit more storytelling stuff, but they opened up the Dak Prescott story in terms of what happened last year and everything, and you watched it maybe more than you wanted to watch, and you saw the scar and stuff like that. But it's like they established it, and then they just moved away from it. Mm-hmm. And, like, it came up when it was about, like, you know, making sure that they're throttling down his usage and everything during training camp and all that, but it wasn't something that continued to pop up over and over again like trauma porn. It was just something to where it was like it was used to establish the foundation of the episode, and then you followed it all along from there.
Yeah, that was awesome.
That was awesome. Cool. But that moment, the moment with the cake, and that offensive lineman who is just watching everything go down all by himself, single child syndrome, just like hanging out by himself over there, talking to himself, and then that cake hitting the ground, and he's like, "I want to try that cake."
You know, I kind of hope they don't do this year on the Hard Knocks, which they definitely will.
What?
Is lock on to the one guy everyone knows isn't going to make the roster, and then make me like him, and then just have to watch him get cut.
You don't want to get Dante Dion again?
No, man. I miss Dante Dion. I miss his laugh.
Me too. Do we still have that? We need to get that video back.
I'm way ahead of you. I need that.
There's a new guy that's really infectious too. He plays for the Detroit Lions. They keep featuring him on TikTok because fans keep asking for him. It's pretty good stuff.
Yeah. Oh, I see that. Yeah. That's a player right now. I forgot the name though.
I hear
it's Mike Hilton, isn't it?
Mike Hilton, I think maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it is.
I think so. It's Mike something, that's for sure. No, but I agree with you. Like, yeah, it's gonna happen, of course. But who was the other? Was it Brendan Fehoko? Was he the other one for the Chargers?
Braden Fehoko.
Braden Fehoko, excuse me. Did he end up on the practice squad?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So at least he had a happy ending there. Then you had the linebacker.
Yeah, Braden's still on the team.
Yeah, Braden's still there. Then you had the linebacker that everybody really liked, and then he ended up signing elsewhere. I think he went to the Cowboys, if I remember correctly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, last year was a good one. I'm still trying to find this video.
Dante Dion's laugh.
Yeah, I'm not gonna give up until I find it.
It's all good. We can actually hit the break too while you try to find it because we're up against it. So let's do that, and then we'll be back here in just a moment. We'll talk a little bit more Hard Knocks, and we'll take a look at the preseason games tonight. Obviously, there's not much to preview because they're preseason games, but I do want to talk about the teams and then some of the players that are new to those squads. So we'll talk about that and much more as we continue on with today's episode. Dylan Ross, Say Sports, Full Press Coverage, Full Press Radio Network. Booyakasha.
What's your favorite Hard Knocks moment ever?
Favorite Hard Knocks moment ever?
Yeah.
The Shannon Sharp impression. Ravens. That Ravens year. Incredible. I want my restitution. That whole thing. Easily my favorite. Easily my favorite.
Oh man.
That whole bit was hysterical. Do you think they should have done the Jaguars this year instead of the Cowboys?
They should have done, yeah, probably.
Can they do Jaguars, or they have a new head coach?
Oh, no, they can't do. They
can't
can't
do the
do.
head coach, right?
Yeah.
Maybe
Can't do
next year.
first-year head coaches.
Maybe next year.
Man, I wish the Saints would let them do it one time. It's never going to happen. But it would be so interesting. There'd be the episodes would be 3 hours long.
Could you imagine if it was this offseason?
I know. I don't know how it wasn't, honestly. I truly don't.
Playoff team.
Oh, yeah.
Playoff team. Can't do playoff teams.
Well, we're going to miss the playoffs this year, and they immediately going to come out and...
I imagine like if the Saints miss the playoffs, they're at the top of the list or near the top of the list, depending upon what happens.
Because can't the NFL like make you do it?
I think so. I don't know that you have much of a choice. I know that like the Saints, they don't ever want it. They don't want to do it.
They do not like.
I think
anything.
most teams don't want to do it. Like I think that's just the thing. Like most teams don't want that. Period. But yeah, they were a playoff team last year, so they couldn't do them this year. But if they don't make the playoffs this year, I think they might be getting a phone call.
When they don't make the playoffs this year. I'm trying to level my expectations.
Yeah.
Also, can we call it at 45 today?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, bet. I bet.
And like, look, I don't have high expectations, but I accept possibilities. All possibilities.
Ross, you know what we need to bring back? Football Friday.
Football Friday. Yeah. All right, we'll have it. We'll come back to Football Friday.
Oh, we don't have anything set up.
That's okay.
That's fair.
Is my coffee almost here yet?
You can coffee delivered to you?
19 minutes. Oh. Yes, I am. Oh, we're already. Oop. Look at this ESPN Plus article. The next Trey Lance. Lesser known quarterbacks who could see their NFL draft stock rise.
Well, I want to come back to this.
You want to come back to this? You want to talk about this?
Yeah.
I will bring these up. You want me to just give you the names?
Yeah. When we come back.
Yeah. Oh, you're going to like some of these names.
Am I?
Yeah.
Either.
Oh, yeah. You're going to like these names.
Okay, good.
All right, here we go.
Okay, good.
All right, everybody. We are back. Dylan and Ross Say Sports here on Full Press Coverage, Full Press Radio Network. Dylan Sanders at Dilly Sanders on Twitter. Myself, Ross Jackson at Ross Jackson Nola on Twitter. Dylan, we have...
Ross, high five.
High five. Yeah, it was pretty good. Your hand was much bigger than mine. I am further away from the... There we go. It is Football Friday now that we can do these again. It's Football Friday. Football Friday.
Football Friday.
Love it. And to open up Football Friday for this week, before we get to the preseason games that kick off in about an hour and a half, I want to talk a little bit about this article that popped up over on ESPN Plus. Basically talking about the title basically is, or the question is, the next Trey Lance. Which lesser-known quarterbacks could end up surprising and raising their stock in the NFL draft, which is essentially what a guy like Trey Lance ended up doing. So, Dylan, I've got 5 names here that I want to give you, and I want to get your opinion on whether or not these guys can raise their draft stock to the point where maybe they become first-round quarterbacks, or let's just say drafted higher than what is currently expected, right? High in the first round going into the 2022 draft. That sound good?
Yeah.
Cool. So let's start off with number 1 here, who basically this article centers around from the very beginning, is Nevada quarterback Carson Strong.
That's not that anybody expected, but it doesn't surprise me.
Doesn't surprise you?
Yeah. I like Carson Strong. I haven't watched much of him, but I do like him. From what I've seen. He seems like a guy that could definitely go in the first round, like without a doubt. Without a doubt. All right, let's look at quarterback number 2 here. I think you're going to like this one, Liberty quarterback Malik Willis. That's the name I expected to hear first, because I think he has the best chance to be Malik Willis. To be Trey Lance or whatever. I would almost, if it was a possibility, I would probably bet on Malik Willis being a top 5 draft pick.
Ooh, all right.
I think he's going high.
So
and for good reason.
Yeah, absolutely. Right now, he is ranked as Mel Kiper's number 3 quarterback on the list of top 2022 quarterback draft prospects. 6'1", 215 pounds. Led the FBS, rushing 944 yards, 14 touchdowns last season. Also had 2260 in terms of passing yards and 20 touchdowns as well. So pretty outstanding. 2 games in which he completed less than 41% of his attempts, however. So, consistency is a thing, and that happens a lot with young quarterbacks. Okay. No big surprise here, I think. Cincinnati quarterback Desmond Ridder.
Yeah, no, that's an obvious choice, yeah.
It's a really easy one. Career numbers. 6905, nice. Yards. 57 touchdowns, 20 interceptions, 1825 when it comes to rushing yards, 22 rushing touchdowns, 6'4", 215 pounds. Sounds like a quarterback to me. Kent State quarterback Dustin Crum. Crum?
He's not going in the first round, nor should he. But he is. He's a good. He's fun. He's fun. He just always seemed like a college quarterback to me, not really in the NFL, but I don't know. I don't think that he has much of a chance.
I'm trying to grab real quick. 299 completions on 425 attempts. That's a 70% completion percentage. Not terrible. Only 4 interceptions, 20 touchdowns in 2019. Completed 73% of his completions in 2020.
It's pretty good.
Pretty efficient. You don't see that type of efficiency from college quarterbacks often, but usually when you do, it doesn't always translate to the NFL.
Remember Geno Smith?
Yeah, exactly. 6'3", 205. All right, and last one, Coastal Carolina's Grayson Mccall.
He's young.
He is young. He has a lot of time to raise his draft stock.
I do not expect him to be entering the draft next year.
Right. Yeah. Player of the Year and Freshman of the Year honors in 2020. So sophomore year here in 2021.
Yeah. You must be a redshirt sophomore if they're talking about him. But
gotta be.
He's good. I think he has a lot of weapons to showcase his talents too. More than you would expect at Coastal Carolina. I think that they keep up the success, and I could see him going in the first round year after next.
Yeah. 2,488 passing yards, 26 touchdowns, only 3 interceptions, 68.9% completion percentage. Really good. 6'3", 210. 5th across the nation in passing efficiency with a 184.3 rating, 10th in passing touchdowns. Pretty good.
Pretty good.
And this one, and the article also acknowledges McCall ultimately might need another college season after 2021 before making the jump, but for now, he'll lead another very good Coastal Carolina team trying to defend their Sun Belt Championship. And what they mean by Sun Belt Championship, Dylan, is national championship. The national champion, Coastal Carolina Chanticleers.
Go Chants, baby. Take a chance on me. That was, man, throwback to last year. That was good. That was good. Good times. Ross, is it time? It's preseason NFL. It's preseason football Friday for us, so we're not going to track any records. But I think we should. I think we should pick some NFL games. Ross,
let's do it. Let's be toxic and pick
preseason
NFL games.
All right, Ross. Well,
first off, absolutely dejected we are.
Yes, tonight, Ross. The first game that we're calling of the year is Buffalo at Detroit.
This is
tonight,
easy.
Ross. Well, Ross, it's especially easy for me because the line is Detroit minus 1.5. Over under 37. That's Buffalo all the way,
Buffalo all the way, and I'm going over.
And I'm going over. I'm going
over. This might be the only one I go over on, but I'm going over, and I'm saying Buffalo's going over. I don't care that it's the preseason. I don't care that it's the second team versus second team, third team versus third team. you can count basically every Detroit Lions team as 2 teams lower than the Buffalo Bills team. It's going to be first team versus third team, and by the end of the game, it's going to be third team versus fifth team. But that's how this is all done.
Well, to be fair, the Lions' first team is about as good as the Bills' second team.
Right.
So
right. Exactly.
I don't know about this one. Ross, you can get tickets to this game for $8. That's the kind of matchup we're looking at here.
I'm gonna buy one.
You heading over to Detroit?
No, I'm not even gonna go to the game. I'm just gonna buy it so I can say I had a ticket.
You had a ticket to this monumentous game.
I'm going Buffalo over.
Buffalo over. All right. And yeah, okay.
What are you taking?
I'm taking Buffalo over.
Buffalo over. All right. The other game that'll be kicking off at the same time, 7 p.m. Eastern time, will be the Tennessee Titans going up against the Atlanta Falcons. The Atlanta Falcons at home here, favored -2.
Is Julio playing tonight? Do you know?
I don't know at the moment. Let's see. He's questionable at this time, according to ESPN.
Well, it's at Mercedes-Benz Stadium, so we already know he's not going to score a touchdown, even if he does play.
That's exactly correct.
Yeah. Because
the over-under, by the way, is 38. My apologies.
I'm going with these 2 teams under as I could possibly go. I'd go under on like an over-under of like 15.
Yeah, this is going to be a 3-6 game.
Like, this is disgusting. I can't believe that they're putting this on. Tickets for $13.
Ooh,
what a sight! Atlanta.
That's pretty standard for Mercedes-Benz Stadium, though.
Yeah, that's like primetime Monday Night Football game.
Yeah, a lot of inventory, not a lot of demand over at that stadium.
Oh, and it's really nice of him to put a picture of a full Mercedes-Benz Stadium in the preview.
Look at that.
No, I'm going Tennessee. And under.
Same.
If you're betting the over on this game,
stop it. Get some
Stop it. Get some out. If you're betting on this game, stop it. Get some out. I'm trying to see the most interesting lines.
You don't want to bet on that. You don't want to talk about the prime time game tonight. The 10 o'clock Eastern time matchup between the Dallas Cowboys and the Arizona Cardinals.
I ain't gonna be there.
10 p.m. Eastern time kickoff for this matchup. How wild. I get they're playing in Arizona. I understand. But, geez.
Yuck.
You're used to, I'm out here in the West Coast, which is as usually, Hawaii, obviously, a little bit later. But or
you're
earlier,
in Hawaii?
But like, no. Hawaii usually gets the games a little bit earlier. I'm used to like 5:15 being. They're telling me I got to wait until 7 p.m. Like I'm Central Time up in here.
You know what I hate, Ross? Watching Hawaii games live, like the college football team. Those games be kicking off at 1 a.m. and you can only stream them on Facebook.
Right. That's that Pac-12 after dark.
Oh man,
that's Pac-12 after dark.
No, I'm not gonna act like I don't do it regularly because I am a degenerate. But I don't enjoy it.
I do be having problems. I
am addicted. Yes. But I do hate it. I want to see when's Hawaii? Oh, we do have a 10 p.m. Pac-12 kickoff. 10 p.m. Central. Utah State, Washington State, Week 1.
Oh,
that's a lot of fun. Another 10 p.m. Hawaii versus Oregon State. I love Pac-12. I love Pac-12 after. I don't have a problem saying it. It's my favorite. Did I mention on the show? Oh yeah, here we go. 11:30 p.m. Eastern, San Jose State, Hawaii kickoff.
Oh. Oh boy.
Isn't that don't you love to hear that, Ross?
I love to hear it. That's like watching a West Coast basketball game.
Have we talked about how I got my season tickets for the year?
No.
Yeah, I got my LSU student season tickets. 7 games. It was so okay. So the prices. Okay. So you could either buy 7 games for $84, or 6 games without the Texas A&M game. I had an option to just not go to the Texas A&M game for like $60.
Why?
I don't know. Those are the 2 options.
They're like, now these Texas A&M games be going too long, too many overtimes.
I get it if you don't want to go.
Like, we understand.
And are you kidding me? There's nothing more I want to see than LSU put up 50 of them tangs on Texas A&M.
50 of them things. 50 of them things.
50 of them things.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, yuck.
Let's get one more preseason game in there because like we said, we got problems. Let's go. You want to do Cincinnati, Tampa Bay, Kansas City, San Francisco, or LA?
Cincinnati, Tampa Bay, Ross.
That's the right answer. Cincinnati, Tampa Bay. Right now, that line says it is Tampa Bay -6 of them things.
Look them dying.
Over under 34.
Ross, give me the over.
Uh-huh.
And get me Cincinnati to cover and win outright.
Hey, you can't be mad at Dylan, all right? You can't be mad at Dylan about this, right? Who's going to get more playing time, Tom Brady or Joe Burrow?
Neither, because
Neither
I don't think neither of them going to be there.
I do hope we get to see a little bit of Jamar Chase, though. I do hope we get to see a little bit of Jamar Chase.
I do. So does my fantasy team, Ross.
For your preseason matchup?
Yeah,
scoring?
my preseason matchup. I just want to see him so I can feel good. I had to give up a lot. I gave up a 6th rounder to get him in this fantasy league. Have you seen my draft so far, Ross?
I have, and I saw your trade. I liked your trade. Your draft is going extremely well. I got my guy in the 4th round. I got Scary Terry. I traded out of the 5th. I picked up a 7th and a 9th, I think, later on, as well as several picks next year. And then I gave up a 10th, I think, if I remember correctly. I don't know if it's a good trade. I don't know if I did a good job, but I don't care. Somebody offered a trade, so I took it.
That's really how you do. I got to trade for them. Ross, next time we do a fantasy draft, I want to see you never make a pick at your pick. I want you to trade
every time. It's done.
Every time.
Consider it done. I might do that for the rest of this draft. I might not take a remaining selection at my actual draft position.
I'm surprised. That's what you were a trader.
I'm a trader. I love to trade in anything that doesn't have any, like, this ain't a money league. Like, I'll move around, mock drafts. Tell them I got to trade for them. I'm ready. I'm ready to go all the time.
I'm going to cut that out. And so I have a clip of you saying, yeah, I'm a trader. I love to trade. And I'm going to have to find a way to use it.
We need a Dylan and a Ross out of context account is what we need. We may as well just change the DAR Save Sports account to Dylan and Ross out of context.
Yeah. There are a lot of good ones. But
get your gentrified cornbread or your gentrified collard greens. One up there.
Yeah. Nothing will top that moment.
No, not at all. Just for record's sake, I'm also going to take the Saints re-signed defensive back Lawrence Woods per the NFL transaction wire. Rejoice, Ross Jackson Nola. That's me. I am rejoicing, John Sigler. I've never been happier. I have never been happier. Lawrence Woods is back, baby. Lawrence Woods is back.
He's here to stay.
And here to stay. He ain't going nowhere. Because who's in front of him?
He ain't going nowhere.
Who's in front of him?
Apparently Marquez Callaway getting some reps over at
yes. Who was it? C.J. Gardner-Johnson threw a touchdown to
Juwan Johnson.
Juwan Johnson with Marquez Callaway in coverage. Gotta love it. Gotta love it.
Yeah.
Love having fun. For the record, I am taking Tampa to win, but I am going to take Cincy to cover, and I'm taking the under in that matchup.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Cool deal. Well, Ross, I think we had a good day.
I think so. We had a lot of fun here. We'll be back. We'll be back on Monday. We're gonna cut this show a little bit short because Dylan living that busy life. I'm living that busy life. Everybody busy out here. So we are going to cut a little bit short today, but we'll be back on Monday, 5 p.m. Eastern time. Here, Dylan and Ross, Sports Full Press coverage, Full Press Radio Network. Dylan, let them know.
Go Daggers.
We'll see y'all soon.